Well, I have pushed the record button, and so now, sir, I'll turn it over to you.
Thank you, Reggie, and um, wanted to thank you all for coming and welcome to Mem360 demo session. I'm Javi Sira, Managing Director at Saralux, and Saralux is the publisher of Mem360. We'll start with a quick overview of the company and a product, and then spend most of the time showing the product. First from members' perspective, and then whatever little time that we have left, we'll show you the back office as well from a staff's perspective as well. And hopefully we'll have some, roughly about 5 minutes for the questions, but my colleague is also, Vivek is also, watching the questions, the Q&A tab as well. And so he'll try to respond and get the answers to you as well. So let's get started. So just a quick overview about who we are. Saralux is the publisher, it's the software publisher from Mem360. We have a singular focus of working with NetSuite. And within NetSuite, we only work with associations or nonprofit organizations. We are an alliance partner, and we hold every partnership certification authorization that NetSuite has to offer. We have a deep understanding of complete life cycle of business processes at an association or a nonprofit organization. And over a period of time, we have developed several products and solutions around membership, events, fundraising, learning management, credentialing, and really what Mem360 is, a culmination of various proven solutions on a unified platform. And this is key. It's a unified platform built on Oracle NetSuite. So if you look at a typical landscape in an association, you'll have the AMS as one platform, and you would a lot of times, learning management itself is another platform, and fundraising can also be on a different platform. And of course, in all cases, doesn't matter which system you're using, which cloud, even cloud-based systems, you will always have a financial system, or where you have a procurement inventory kind of like sitting as a separate piece. And all this is integrated using custom APIs, or there could be different levels of integrations and file exchanges. The challenges that you deal with is data duplication, manual data entry, information lag. There's no 360-degree view, and you're always left asking the question, which is my system of record? Where is my single source of truth? And it can all feel like these systems are all tied together with a Gordian's knot. And really what Mem360 does, it pulls it all together. One system, one unified data platform, one database, one environment for your every operational need, including your financial system, payables, receivables, inventory, order management, fundraising, credentialing, to every aspect of that you can think of from an AMS point of view, and everything else. Just to go a little bit further into what does it mean to have a unified data model, it means it's one platform. And Oracle NetSuite is one of the first true cloud software as a service provider. It's been doing it for over 20 years. This platform has matured over 20 years, 22,000 plus customers, available in 20 languages, 190 currencies, can be used with multiple subsidiaries. And all this is hosted on an Oracle cloud infrastructure, which has got data centers worldwide. And of course, security has got, of course, the most comprehensive security certifications. And from a financial point of view, it's a GAP compliant. It's got compliance from every aspect that you can think of. And of course, it has an open API and a wide set of development tools. And Mem360 is a certified suite app. Means that it is to be certified, it has to go through rigorous certification every 6 months when there's a new release of NetSuite. So that said, let's go look at the product. So what I wanted to do was first show you from a member's perspective, what anybody from coming in from the outside world, what does it look like? Now, what we're showing you right now, this is the website for XOR. It's a demo association that we have created, and this is the website for XOR. NetSuite has a built-in content management system where you could host even your own association's website. If you don't want to do it, that's okay. We will still, integrate or build into your link into your website as well. All you have to provide is the link to the modules, and we, customize everything to your branding and look and feel. And everything that you see on the top, of course, navigation can be relabeled and customized to really match your exact branding. So let's first look at what is this, what is the, these are different modules that we have. And let's look at Join Us, which is basically the membership module. This is the starting point of members' journey. This membership module provides the ability to create any kind of membership, whether it's a simple student membership where the student pays using a credit card and becomes a member right away, as simple as that, or a complex membership that requires approvals and has formulas to calculate dues based on various industry factors. There's a whole back office environment that does that. But I wanted to just show you was, any kind of membership types that you want listed, the way this displays, all that is all configurable in back office, and whatever, these are all different membership types, and everything is just done in the back office. You just set it up, put all the information in, and there it is. It'll show up with your, with your look and feel that is, implemented for you. And here, I'm just going to enter my basic information, my credit card information, and the moment I submit this, it will go not only create memberships, make them active, go through everything, all these orders, welcome orders that needs to go out, emails that need to go out, all that happens automatically as well. But in addition to that, since it is one system, it'll hit everything in your financial system also right away. So if you were to look at your financial system, you would have recorded this membership as well. So everything is unified, and so this is one place as this process goes through, your membership is recorded, and this is an example of a simple membership. Now, if there was a more complicated or more complex membership, it can go through approval process and everything else, including that. And I'll show you a little bit more, hopefully we'll have time left for it on the membership side in the back office, where you can configure any kind of membership that you want. This is, now that was membership. The other module that I wanted to show you is the learning module. In the learning module, this is a comprehensive learning management system. So you can set up any kind of courses, whether they are in delivery format or virtual, in-person, or on demand. It has the ability to have the instructors log into my portal right here and be able to set up their courses, classes, agenda, everything that they need to do. And also the people who have opted for the on-demand course, this has a on-demand library that you can upload your on-demand content. And when you log into my portal, you can also look at that, and we'll get a chance to see that. So here is a course, and all you have to do in the back office is, point and click as to what options you want, and what are the levels, and what are the descriptions, course specifications about the course, what credits come with it, and which are the different classes. So you can hold in-person classes, virtual classes, and there are different pricing options available. And you can, of course, register. You can see the curriculum, instructors, and everybody else. Everything is very simply set up in the back office. And if you want to register, the process is, again, very simple. Like I said, you have your, basic information. And if you're doing it the first time, it'll ask for your email ID and password. Payment details, confirmation, you're done. That's it, in terms of class registration. That's all that is required. So very simple process to register. And it's got you can set up courses which have prerequisites, so you can stack up courses and exams. This is like I said, it is a comprehensive learning management system built within this AMS as well. Next thing that I wanted to show you is the Support Us, which is our fundraising module. In the fundraising module, this is a module. It's a fundraising platform that covers all aspects of fund development operations. Whether it's your marketing, whether it's moves management, whether it's team fundraising, peer-to-peer fundraising, it has it all. It has everything. So let's look at this. So what I'm seeing here is the homepage of your fundraising, which you've highlighted that which campaigns. These are all different campaigns you can set up, and these campaigns are to be highlighted. If you mark it as to be highlighted on your website, they will get highlighted. And each campaign then gets its own block right here to showcase the campaign, all the campaigns. And if you want to, certain campaigns you may not want to showcase on your website, and that's okay. So let's go look at this one campaign. What it takes me to is the campaign's webpage. And now here I can see within the campaign, you can set up different call to actions. These are different call to actions within the campaign or impact statements, whatever you want to call them, but these are call to actions. And I can donate based on this, or I can just donate right click on the campaign itself. And this is standard. You have one-time recurring information. You can select it, put your credit confirmation, and you're done. And again, because there's no integration, no separate financial system, this is all in one. The moment you donate, it hits your back office, and it hits your financial system as well. And so one of the things I wanted to show you here was, so this was campaign and campaign pages, but in addition to that, you have a complete feature for to become a fundraiser, for team fundraising or peer-to-peer fundraising, as someone call it. I can become an individual fundraiser and create my own page, or I can join a team of people who are already helping raise funds for your organization. So team fundraising is a pretty easy way to to help your fund development process, and help and recruit other people who are supporters of your organization to help you raise funds. So this is a complete, like I said, a very comprehensive platform from raising funds. Next thing I wanted to show you was a little bit was about the event. The event module is designed to handle any kind of event, a multi-day trade show or a conference with multiple sessions with different tracks. It can handle that. Or if you just want to set up a simple fundraising event, yeah, it can do that too. So let's look at this solar energy assembly. And this is a multi-day conference, a multi-day trade show where you can have booths, sponsorships, and sessions. So if you look at the sessions, you have a multi-day setup where you have day 1, day 2, day 3, and different tracks, different sessions, different formats that you can set up. And so you can have pretty much any kind of and also you people register and check in at the conference, and then they can, if they have enrolled in the session, they can do it. There's a whole waitlisting process for the sessions. It handles all that. And there's a mobile app in which you can come in and check in people at the gate. Your staff can, check in people at the counter, print badges, and also, of course, check in at the session gates as well. It can handle booths, any kind of booth environment. You can see any person wants to buy a booth, they can reserve a booth here. They can look at the exhibitors, other exhibitors that are here, look at the booth floor plan, and filter the different things here. So this has got a complete, facility for booth registration, and then managing, once you've registered for a booth, to uploading your content, all the logistics, everything is all handled in this My Portal area, which I'll show you in a second. Also, of course, you can have different kinds of sponsorships. And again, I can sponsor, put my stuff in. There's a deposit required, everything else, very simple process. It can be billed later, or you can have a credit card, or you can put a deposit here. And again, any transactional stuff that is happening here, it hits the financial system right away. There's no integrations required. This is one system, one unified platform. And of course, there's all these sections with different kinds of pricings available, different advanced pricing is available. There are a lot of ways, how much credits you get, who are the different speakers, view all the speakers. You can look at all the speakers right here and their bio. You can look at all the attendees, and all these things that you can see right here. All these sections are configurable, where you can, how you want to show this, event page, and what sections you want to see or not see. And so this is just a high-level very, very high-level view of the event module. And of course, you have surveys, ability to do surveys within that event module, and get feedback from people as well. Then I wanted to show you was the merchandise. In merchandise, this is an enterprise level web store that comes within NetSuite as a standard product. And this is today is being used by top retailers and distributors. It is a enterprise level product which has got every feature that you can think of in terms of reviews or handling different kinds of items. And for example, I can come in here, I can look at this item, kind of medium, green. I can look at different things, read about it, what the item is, add to cart, get a quote on it, put some reviews in, upsell, cross-sell, every feature that you can think of, in terms of this is a state-of-the-art merchandise web store available to you. The next thing I wanted to show you was our publication module. In the publication module, if you're dealing with journals and of any other kind of subscriptions content where you are giving out even digital one, that where people can buy subscriptions to this, you can buy the subscriptions and subscribe to it. And then this if it's a digital content, is also available in a Kindle-like library that you can access through my portal as well. So everything is in one place, one unified platform. The last but not the least is our credentialing module. And the credentialing module provides a platform for complete life cycle of any credentialing program, whether you have a professional certification program, you have an add-on certification, or you have a certificate-based program where it's curriculum-based, where people have to go through certain exams. And that's where our courses module comes in, where you have courses set up and prerequisites set up where people register for courses, complete the courses, pass an exam, whether it's an internal exam set up within our course or an external exam like Prometric or things like that. We integrate with that as well. And so you can set up pretty much, or an accreditation. Accreditation is a lot more involved process where you have on-site visits and all those things as well. Everything is totally configurable. We leverage the workflow engine that's built in, and we create and customize your workflows for each of your different credentialing program. So let me now log into my portal. And what I'm going to show you is that what is the view, from a member's perspective or a supporter's perspective, the person who's involved and engaged with the organization, what is their view and how do they come in and, do different things. And again, one central place is called My Portal, and you do everything. You have different service positions, and based on what those service positions are, you can have different access. In this case, Molly Waters has access to many things because just for demo purposes, I've given her access to her. She can be a chapter administrator, board of directors, team leaders, because we have a whole team concept as well. And she can be an instructor or a reviewer for credentialing program, or an account administrator to do group registrations and things of that nature. So depending on what your position is, she can log in, she can look at the dashboard. This is common to all, edit my profile, my name, everything else. This is one system, one database, so whatever changes she makes to her address are all reflected in your back office as well. My subscriptions, payment methods, all that standard stuff. I can look at my membership right here. I can renew my membership right here. If it's up for renewal, it's not right now. I can look at all my publications. This is my digital library. I can look at and read my Kindle kind of ebook right here. I can look at if I belong to a chapter, I can see all the information about my chapter. I can send messages to Molly, who's my chapter administrator. I can look at list of all my members. I can message to them. My chapter meetings, any events coming up that are related to my chapter, any discussions, all that is available on this chapter dashboard that when I log in. When I come to learning, I can look at all my classes that I've registered. So I can resume course here. This is my Scorum content. This is a digital video of my Excel, how to master Excel, and I can watch it here. It keeps track of it. Since this is Scorum content, this keeps track of all the progress you're making, and it keeps track of everything that for your courses. If I want to look at, these are my in-person virtual courses, I can click here and go and join the courses in progress, upcoming. If I've completed, I can download my certificate right from here. This right nothing here. If I've applied for my credentialing program, so I can look at all my details of what's going on with my credentialing program right here. So for example, all my requirements are here, what's been submitted, not submitted, everything is right here, very open, very easy to use. And the whole credentialing process itself is very, very transparent from a certificants point of view. Everything is, every step, everything is visible to the certificant. Next, I wanted to show you was the fundraising dashboard. This is where, everything that I have done, if I'm just a simple person donor, just a donor, then, a lot of this information won't show. But because I'm a team fundraiser, I do peer-to-peer fundraising, I'm logged in as Molly Waters. When I come in here, I am involved in raising funds for these 3 campaigns. And when I look at this campaign, I can see everything, how much I have raised, how much my team has raised, how much the campaign has raised. Everything is right here that I can do and work with. And I can go and I can look at my individual page. This is an individual page that I can create when I'm logged in, and I can market this to my Facebook, my Instagram, my social media environment, where I can have people on my address book come in and donate on my homepage. And when I say donate now, it'll take me and it'll get recorded as coming from my web page. These web pages are very, very easy to set up in the back office. And it is also the person, when it logs in and becomes a fundraiser, they just set up these web pages themselves. Next thing I wanted to show you was the events, which events I have logged into or I have registered for. I can come here and then register for these events. They're registered, but I can select the sessions that I want to attend. And right now in this one, I don't have any. But if I had looked up this solar energy assembly, I can see that I can register on the sessions and modify the selected sessions. Meetings, these are more like chapter meetings. If I'm involved in a chapter meeting, I can look at committees, I can pay my bills here. There's a complete voting module, which has nominations and voting available. So if you have positions that require voting, whole process of nomination and voting is also available to you right here. In addition to that, there's a lot more in terms of as a chapter administrator, as a reviewer, instructor, I can come in and take my classes. Reviewer, I can do a lot more. So this is not even showing you 25% of what this can do. There's a tremendous amount of flexibility in the system, and this is all controlled by permissions based on who I am and what my service position is. And that leaves me about 5 minutes to go into the back office. Not that, of course, is not enough time. So I wanted to give you a little bit of a preview of what the back office looks like. So I'm logged in as Amy Gomez, and I am the membership manager. Now, everything is driven. This is a role, and everything is driven by permissions that are given to the role. Everything that you see here is also based on that and what I can see. Everything, and in terms of, coming here and saying, okay, let's look at all these dashboards are totally configurable and very simple to use. Literally, it'll take me 2 minutes to set up a dashboard, a graphing environment. I can move this dashboard. I can personalize the dashboard. And that's throughout the system, all these menu options that you see here, all the modules, the back office that you can see right here. If I looked at all my credentialing environment and I said, oh, I've got 20 applications that are pending approval, I can click here. There's a drill down ability to drill down, look at the pending approvals that are coming in, and I can go view the records. So it's very easy, quick drill down into the system. It can show me now it needs to be approved. This credentialing application needs approval. It's all driven by a workflow engine that's very easy to configure, like you're drawing your Visio diagram. In addition to that, I wanted to also show you, of course, there's a whole financial module that is there, finance is there, inventory. This has one of the most powerful inventory management and order processing and distribution system that's all built into NetSuite. It's core to NetSuite, and they've been doing this for over 20 years. So you've got a very robust inventory management, order management, and receivable, of course, is all there. And then the payable side is also there. So everything is all tied together. So any event, if you wanted to do, if you wanted to just look at what your P&L for your an event is, and you wanted to see, are you making money on a credentialing program? Are you making money? Everything, since it is one unified system, I could create a revenue and expense statement of an event, of a course, for a credentialing program, anything, or membership at any given point of time. And it is all live. There's no integrations. There is no waiting for batches to go in, none of that. It also has a marketing module built in. So there's a whole Salesforce automation, marketing automation is built in, where I can do marketing campaigns, I can create templates, and all that is there. One single place, one platform where you can basically come and run your complete operations of your association. And in terms of reporting and everything else, which a lot of people may have questions related to that, you can have pretty much any kind of reporting. There's a whole built-in reporting, hundreds of reports, and then you have what is called a save search. So for example, if I was right here on a membership module right here, and I wanted to see, this is a graph, and if I wanted to show you, I can go look at it, and it's how easy it is. It is driven by what is called a save search. And literally I can come here, put the criteria here, put the results columns that I want, and put whatever information I want. And then I can just go to my dashboard, and I can just say on my dashboard, I can very easily say, oh yeah, for this graph, for the setup on this dashboard, I'm just use this search and just show it. The moment I put this here, literally it would take me not even 5 minutes to go create a save search and I put a graph on my dashboard, or a reminder on dashboard, and everything is drillable, drilled down to the last transaction where it came from. So this is a very quick overview. Each module can take an hour to go over in terms of details, in terms of what membership has, in terms of different types of memberships. There's a whole journey process that we have. For example, if I go and look at a record, there's a whole engagement gamification process that we have, where we have rewards and points. So I'm looking at Molly's record. We have membership levels, we have points, we have a whole mechanism about badging, we have a whole flagging mechanism, and these are things that you can do. You can create the engagement management, a journey, portfolios, and engagement levels, and create a journey, and then the journey has many things associated with it. So it's a pretty comprehensive environment that you would have one single platform, unified data model, Mem360, built on a strong foundation of Oracle NetSuite. And that kind of brings us to the end of this. Do clients license our NetSuite modules separately? And then there are, when the licensing happens, it's both NetSuite and Mem360. There is a software subscription for NetSuite and Mem360, but for you, it is proposed and sold together. Together meaning that when we propose to you, yes, but the counts in terms of modular, yes, the pricing, yes, the Mem360 pricing will vary depending on what your modules are. So that, I hope that answers your question. Yes, it is based on modular pricing. Yes. Yes.
There's one more question in there, and I've seen it a couple of times now.
Yes.
Do you work with any community management providers for engagement?
Yeah, and that's a asked question that's been asked a lot about Higher Logic, or do we integrate with it or not? We are considering, we're looking into it, but at the same time, we have already started to build out community features into our product. For example, when I showed you the chapter dashboard, and you could see that I have a discussion board, I can have messaging between the chapter people. So a lot of the community stuff we have kind of built and are starting to build. So that's something that we have. Specifically, we do have a lot of the features already in place, but you need a really more involved or platform like Higher Logic, we're very open to if your requirement is a need for that we integrate that. Yes, we will integrate to products such as that. I mean, I would say Higher Logic. I mean, I'm assuming that is the de facto, industry standard.
Well, so while we're there having that conversation, what about other kinds of things that you integrate with outside of the Oracle NetSuite universe?
One of the things, like, of course, NetSuite itself all has a suite app. You can go to suiteapp.com, and it has a vast library of add-on products. I mean, there are hundreds and hundreds of companies that have built NetSuite integrations and connectors. So there is just a tremendous amount of products and add-ons that are available. We are also, I don't know if it's relevant, but we have some additional modules that are coming in that may not be relevant more so for associations, but like a scholarship module, volunteer module is coming, communities. So these are things that are very rapidly coming on. They're on our roadmap right now.
All righty. I don't see any other questions. So as usual, Javi, thank you very much for a fast-paced but thorough demo.
Thank you. There was too much to compact and to put in there.
I know. When you said you could spend an hour on every module, we'd have to have a week-long demo, wouldn't we?
Yes, it would require a lot of. There's a lot of depth and maturity to the product, and we've leveraged. There's lots built in within NetSuite, and we leverage that, the order processing and everything else, the web store, everything is already built in there. And it's like finding the best Lego set that you can build on, and that's what we did. The best Lego set available is Oracle NetSuite because it's got the financial aspect also built in it, order processing, payable, receivable, already there, matured over the last 20 years. So, yep, that's the reason why we kind of went for and built on this platform.
All right, my friend. Well, thank you so much as usual, and
thank you.
We'll see you soon. Okay.
Thank you so much. Take care. Thank you all. Bye bye.